diamond rose. Wanna be it, wanna feel it.
What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is 2025, the year of Barossa Boys. So it's been an absent few months for us. We dropped Jai's GQ video. Speaking of, you haven't seen that, click up here. And then we've been sort of flying under the radar. Now, there's a lot of reasons for that. Number one being Jaden's been in Canada for the last 6 months, and Cameron, behind the camera, is planning a wedding. So shit's been happening. The boys have been busy. But hey, we've rekindled for January and we're going to pump out some content. Starting with the Ram. Now, you guys haven't seen this thing since I've actually bought it. Not much has changed. I've done a few little bits to the front end. I've got some new headlights, a 4th generation Ram bumper with the conversion brackets, and I also put a new automatic transcooler in there to lay the foundations for some more horsepower, which brings me to this video. Now, in front of me, I have a set of 6 injector nozzles. These are from DAP, Diesel Auto Power in the States. These are 150 horsepower over injectors. The current set in the engine now are 70 horsepower over from memory, so we have a lot more fueling with these nozzles. So this engine bay doesn't look very complete. I've already kind of pulled things apart. I've taken the rocker cover off and sent that off for powder coating, so I could hopefully time it right. We could put the injectors in, put the new rocker cover on, or freshly painted one, and go from there. So you just have to bear with us. This thing's partially pulled apart, but it just allows for ease of access. All right, so obviously this is no TD42, which means this is uncharted territory for us lads. We got no idea what the fuck we're doing. So it's gonna be a learning curve for both you and I. But I'm just going to send it, rip into it.
We're ready to go.
Cool. Rightio. So as you saw in the previous clips of me, I put the new nozzles on the injectors. Each injector shimmed differently, which kind of threw me off. So I took the plunge, took them down to a local fuel injection place in town near Cameron's work. Thanks for that, sitters. And they pretty much just pop tested these things, made sure they were all within spec before we banged them in, just as a peace of mind. And while we've got them out, you'd hate to put them back in, fire the thing up and it's got a miss or something happens, or even worse, some sort of catastrophic failure and melt a hole in the piston. So we have ruled that out, so if something happens, it's on those guys and not us. These are genuine Cummins, and these boys snagged us an arm and a leg for these. $150 for 6 rubber fucking O-rings. Anyway, copper washers go on the tip of the injectors, and I've also pre-assembled the connecting tubes. Well, pre-assembled, I'll put the new O-rings on those, give them a bit of a clean up, so we should be ready for the reinstallation process. Probably nothing wrong with these realistically, but no, there's definitely not. But once again, good practice. Looks fresh, eh?
Yeah, they look good.
Couple of fucking big sticks ready to roll some kettle. All right, camera's about to cock it, so let's make this quick. Injectors are all done, they're all in. All the injector lines have been tightened up. I tightened up the 6mm little bolts to hold all the injector caps in. So in theory, we should be pretty ready to throw some parts back at this thing, seal it up, and fingers crossed, kick it in the guts this afternoon. Rightio, she's all buttoned up.
New rocker cover on, or painted rocker cover on?
Yes, sir. Looks good. So I've just cracked a few injector lines, well, all the injector lines, and we're going to just spin it over, get some fuel up to the injection.
Load up the tune.
Yeah, load the tunes in, crack those lines back up, and yeah, go for a test run. We got no idea what the fuck's going to happen.
Blow some smoke.
Yeah, woof.
Just leave that ignition on for a bit. See, can you hear that lift pump?
So we're just going to load the tunes now. We've got a set of custom tunes from TJ from One Bad VP44 Performance. He's sent me an email with all the tuning parameters for my setup, my turbo size, supporting mods, etc. So I pretty much have a blueprint here of all the parameters I need to put into my Quadzilla. So this is a cheat sheet that TJ sent us. Probably doesn't mean much to most of us. It's all just tuning shabam. But yeah, if you got a 24 valve with the same spec injectors and shit, here you go, you got a free tune. These are normally $100 USD each. So I have the street tune and I've got the race tune as well. So we should have a little bit of party, a little bit of spice. But yeah, keen as fuck to get this thing going. So we're just gonna load the tune in and get a first reaction. So just ducked down to the servo real quick, gave this thing a full tank of juice and got the temps up to spec. So it's pretty much going for its first sort of shakedown drive. Now initially off the bat, like this thing drives so much better, like it has that punch to go through the gears so much quicker. It feels like a normal car to drive, less like a truck. So just monitoring the temps on my Quadzilla, which is the piggyback tuner for the Rams. I'm on a private road by the way, I'm not on my phone while driving, it's all good. And just pretty much monitoring like the EGTs, and I've got trans temp, trans slip, all my parameters just to make sure this thing's sitting where it should be. And initial reaction, like the EGTs are skyrocketing. So I'm pretty sure, well, I kind of knew when I bought these injector tips that my turbo is going to run out of legs, and this is, yeah, pretty much proven that. Like the EGTs just ping straight away. With the tuner, I have a parameter set on the max EGT that I want this to get to, and as soon as it reaches that parameter, it pulls fuel out straight away. And during a pull, like first, second, halfway through second, it starts to ping EGTs and it just pulls the fuel out. So we definitely need to sort out some more airflow, whether we can get more out of this turbo or if we go a bigger turbo. Not sure, but all right. That rocket's that's so much better. Bit of wheel spin, mate. That is very out of character for this, so that's sick. But I don't know if you guys could tell, but like as soon as it grabbed like third gear and it hit that sort of EGT temp, it just fucking completely died off. But still a massive improvement.
It feels nippy now.
It does, yeah.
It's almost like a little quick hatchback or something.
Exactly. It doesn't feel like the size it is. All right, we're just gonna try a bit of a boosted launch, pretty much at a standstill. Load it up on the brake and hit the gas pedal, see what happens. So, Right, that didn't work. Something squealing.
We need an LSD. Big time.
Yeah. Belt squeal. You good? Can you hear it? Oops. Yeah, nah, we need to lock this diff up big time. Open diff is not happy.
Am I a joke to you?
Well, we heard word on the street. 2025 Dobinsons might be doing a diesel drags. So it'd be
Yes.
cool to have this there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Run it up with some of you guys. Blow some smoke on you.
Show us the love, subscribe, like, do all that good stuff, because the more engagement you guys give us, the more content we give you. So it's a good trade.
And what kind of content do you guys want to see? Do you want to see just car stuff, street car, four-wheel drive? We do a fair bit of motorbike stuff. What interests you guys? What else can we do?
Yeah, for sure. If you're still around at this point, like, subscribe, do all that good stuff.
We'll see you next month.
Next video, big one. We got a banger. I'm keen.
Yep.
We're getting out of the shed. We're getting out of home.
Let's
We're
do it.
heading upriver.
And the VN's going to run this year.
Yes, the
2025 is this year.
the VN. I reckon, when did we first release that video? The start
2 years
one.
ago, I think.
2 years ago, yeah. And it has sat in the shed in the exact same bay, in the exact same condition.
Hasn't moved.
So
Summer Nats 2026.
done. You heard it here
Let's take it
first.
there.
Shit.
Yep.
Big calls. All right.
We'll try and get it done.
Cool.
That'll be fun.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.
Cheers.